I don't have a computer for a week. What am I going to do? I've got it. If you didn't know, my name is Alckemy. Welcome to the channel. Most of the time I do sound design videos and music production related videos, but if you didn't know who I am also formerly from Circus Soleil and have been doing and teaching martial arts for over 15 years. So I figured that while we are patiently waiting for my computer to return in the mail, it's already kind of in the works of being repaired. Why not do some health and awareness related things that might be helpful to you all, especially if we're all kind of doing the same thing, which is kind of sitting in a chair. So today we're going to be covering stretching, and I think that this is something that is incredibly overlooked, especially in regards to our health and also how it coincides with, I guess, all other aspects of fitness, right? If you like to weightlift, if you like to play sports or whatever, stretching is easily the most overlooked thing in that aspect. So regardless of whatever kind of physical activity you do or don't do, the key thing that I kind of want to explain to you all, or the mindset that we want to look at, especially if you've been in instances of recovery and stuff, is stability, mobility, and then this is kind of where things vary, but I would just say performance. And because in that mind, performance is the highest level of activity that we can do, we can kind of take a couple of steps back and focus on using our stability and using our mobility through stretching to kind of enhance that, if that makes sense. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a physical therapist. I've just been in a lot of instances and treated many injuries over my lifetime to kind of help keep me going, and it's just kind of one of those things. So today we're going to be focusing on looking at the legs and the lower back, and everything that we do is going to be more so for focusing on the mobility aspect as opposed to trying to gain flexibility. We want to just kind of stay limber in that sense. There's a lot of different reasons to stretch, right? And with all the information I just gave you, we actually have 3 different kinds of stretching. We have static passive, which is where you hold a stretch. We have static active, or also called PNF stretching, which is the best way to get flexible. And then we also have dynamic stretching, which is working our muscles and our body through range of motion, through light, I guess, movement and all that. It's typically what you would see if you're getting ready to warm up for a game pre-basketball or any kind of sports. I used to play basketball in high school, so that's kind of what that is. So today we're going to be doing a little bit of both. I'll be walking you guys through the routine, and I'll probably just kind of maybe play a montage of it and show you what to do. But before we do that, it's really important that you focus on relaxing into the stretch and that everything is controlled. And so whenever you're sitting down, whenever you are doing something, you shouldn't be trying to push it as hard as you can. You should find a slight discomfort. For example, I've been in this chair for freaking ever, and whenever I stretch, as opposed to trying to get back to what I was used to doing, because my stretching and flexibility kind of fluctuates in that sense, if I sit this way in a pike stretch, just like this with my back straight with no hunching, I can already feel a stretch. This is totally fine, because this is what you're trying to do. As opposed to trying to break structure and lean in this sense, you can do that and you can develop some sense of flexibility from that, but it's important that you focus on your posture. It's important that you relax into the stretch, and that, you know, you just take this for what it is. You don't have to have a stretching routine with this in order to be able to, I guess, be well. You know, if you like one stretch and you do that every other day, that's still better than no stretches whatsoever, right? So without all that out of the way, let's go ahead and figure out what to do for our stretches. So there you have it. It's pretty much the same stretching routine that I've been doing for years now, and every once in a while I might tweak it or add something in. But again, the most important things with this is that you're very controlled if you're doing something that's with movement. And if you're new to this, then I always say go slow, go slow, go slow. Because the slower that you go, the more that you're going to feel what's actually happening. And two, don't really try to push that hard for flexibility. Especially on the lift stuff, just try to take your time and ease into it. Once you get a little bit comfortable and you figure out where your flexibility range of motion is, then you can add a little bit of speed to it, but always start off slow. I try to give you a couple of pointers during the stretch routine in that way, but this is pretty much just what I do. So this is one of many tutorials that I'll be doing until I get my computer back. If you guys have any questions regarding fitness or something, let me know. I'm thinking about doing maybe a tricking tutorial or something that will be easy for everyone to do, just for fun. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in the next one.